How can I get my ID if my parent has multiple IDs? The short answer? Following a recent court ruling about blocked IDs, you should be able to apply for an ID the normal way. Home Affairs officials may not be aware of this, so perhaps tell them about the judgment. The whole question. My parent has multiple ID numbers, so Home Affairs won't let me make my own ID card. I am 19 now. What can we do? The long answer? In 2019, Home Affairs, DHA, required the following documents from a person who wanted to erase multiple IDs: an originally issued birth certificate, a clinic card or maternity certificate, copies of both parents' IDs. In 2012, the DHA explained to Parliament that during apartheid, people who carried reference books, passes, were allocated ID numbers from a pre-printed list, without their knowledge. After apartheid, when people applied for IDs, they did not know that they had already been given ID numbers from the pre-printed list, and so the multiple or duplicate ID problem arose. But in December 2020, the Minister of Home Affairs told Parliament that there were over 800,000 cases of blocked IDs due to multiple IDs, or to duplicate IDs. All the ID numbers of South African citizens and permanent residents are listed in the National Population Register, which the DHA must maintain in good order. When the DHA suspected an ID of being fraudulent or there were multiple or duplicate IDs, the DHA would put a marker against this ID, indicating that it must be investigated. But as soon as this ID was marked, it would be blocked immediately. Before it was investigated, the DHA says that it must block multiple or duplicate IDs while the matter is under investigation, to protect the country against foreigners fraudulently claiming benefits due only to citizens. The person holding the ID would not be informed that their ID was blocked or that it was under investigation. They would simply find out when they tried to access health care, open a bank account, renew a driver's license, or apply for a social grant. They could not help their minor children, under 18 years old, to apply for an ID. They were also not given any opportunity to make representations to the DHA before the ID was blocked. It was a unilateral decision taken by DHA officials, and investigations could drag on for years while the person's ID continued to be blocked. Lawyers for Human Rights and LegalWise took the DHA to the High Court in January 2024, saying that this blocking of a person's ID without informing them or giving them the opportunity to make representations was unconstitutional. Section 33 of the Constitution says that everyone has the right to administrative action that is lawful, reasonable, and procedurally fair, and everyone whose rights have been adversely affected by administrative action has the right to be given written reasons.